बनेगा दिल्ली बनेगा
ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦਾ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਖਾਲਿਸਤਾਨੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ
Here's a riddle. What has 5 eyes but is still blind to terrorism? The answer is the Five Eyes Alliance. It is an intelligence group of 5 English-speaking countries. We've spoken about them before: the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia and New Zealand. These 5 countries are part of an intelligence alliance called the Five Eyes. 5 countries, 5 eyes, but they clearly have a blind spot, and that is Khalistan. Just look at these pictures from Auckland in New Zealand. On Sunday, Khalistanis organised a referendum there, a vote to carve out a Sikh country from India, a vote to divide India. It was organised by Sikhs For Justice, part-time defender of Canadian plumbers and full-time promoter of terrorism. Basically, a Khalistani separatist group in America. They held a referendum all the way in New Zealand. And they have organised such votes in other countries as well, in Canada, in the US, in the UK, in Italy and Switzerland. This Sunday, it was New Zealand's turn. Hundreds of Khalistanis turned up to cast their fake votes for a fake country. Sikhs For Justice says 37,000 votes were cast. 37,000 votes. If that is true, it's a big number. New Zealand has around 54,000 Sikhs. So nearly 70% allegedly voted for Khalistan. Take a look at this.
ਦੇਖੋ ਸਵੇਰ ਤੋਂ ਹੁਣ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ 4:30 ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਆ 4:30 ਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਲਗਾਤਾਰ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਆ ਇਟਸ ਅ ਹਿਊਜ success. It's a major setback for India.
It's a huge success for Khalistan referendum. ਜਿੱਥੇ ਲਾਈਨਾਂ ਅੱਜ 4:30 ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਆ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਹੋਈ ਆ.
Well, this is what Sikhs For Justice wants you to see. This is what they want the world to see. A lot of flags, a lot of energy and people lining up peacefully. But here's what they do not want you to see.
Kill Modi! Kill Modi! Kill Modi! Kill Modi! Kill Modi! Kill Modi! Kill Modi!
In case you missed that, let me repeat. That man was saying, kill Modi. He's encouraging the assassination of India's Prime Minister. In what world is this a peaceful protest? Yes, the referendum is non-binding, but it signals an expansion of this dangerous ideology. In 2021 and 2022, 2 Khalistan referendums were held in the United Kingdom. Then in Canada, 2 votes were held in 2022 and 23 last year. In Australia, 1 referendum was organised last year, and the US has also hosted multiple such votes. The first round was in San Francisco this year in January. The second was in March 2024, again this year. All these votes were organised by Sikhs For Justice. They say tens of thousands of people took part in them. Do you see what's common in this list? All of these are Five Eye countries. They've become breeding grounds for Khalistanis, whether it's attacks on Indian missions or such referendums for Khalistan or violent threats against India. Why does this keep happening in Five Eyes countries? Let's look at the situation in New Zealand. India had flagged this referendum to their government. Earlier this month, Foreign Minister Jaishankar met his New Zealand counterpart. Among the issues discussed was this, the Khalistan referendum in Auckland. So why did the authorities not stop it? Because of the same old argument they give. It's freedom of speech and assembly. We've heard that from Canada. We are hearing it from New Zealand. Secondly, these countries are home to a large Sikh diaspora. That gives us an opportunity, to the likes of Sikhs For Justice, to brainwash, to peddle fake news and to rally support. Just consider the Auckland vote. It was organised by Avtar Singh Pannu. He's the president of Sikhs For Justice. He's also the brother of Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, sort of like the tag team champions of separatism. Avatar Pannu spent more than a month in New Zealand. He personally mobilized support for this referendum and he faced no pushback. Now imagine if this vote threatened America's sovereignty or Britain's sovereignty. Would New Zealand have allowed it? Chances are no. But they're more than happy to undermine India's interests. It is frankly a losing strategy. Justin Trudeau tried to shield Khalistanis in Canada. Look at where India-Canada ties are. Look at where Trudeau's political fortunes are. New Zealand should avoid that mistake. As for India, the message is clear. Sikhs For Justice is well-funded and well-organized. They're spreading their propaganda across Western societies. They're basically waging an information war against India. So India must adapt and counter accordingly. Fight Khalistani propaganda with facts. We can't bank on the Five Eyes eventually opening their eyes. India must force them to open to show the reality. Pannu has already announced his next referendum. That's in Los Angeles in March 2025. So now is the time to go on the offensive to build a global case against Khalistanis.